The fiancee of Aaron Hernandez, who is breaking her silence about his death behind bars, saying for the first time that she believes he did not commit suicide. Amy, you've got the details.
That's right. Last month, prosecutors and state police ruled Aaron Hernandez's death a suicide and subsequently closed their case. But now Hernandez's fiancee is raising questions about the circumstances surrounding his death and that suicide note. She says she wants answers.
Shayanna Jenkins-Hernandez speaking out for the first time since the death of her fiancé, former NFL star Aaron Hernandez, appearing on Dr. Phil.
He informed me that indeed Aaron was deceased. And at first I thought it was a hoax.
Police ruled Hernandez's death a suicide after he was found hanging in his jail cell last month. But Shayanna, his high school sweetheart and mother of their 4-year-old daughter, says she has reservations.
I don't think this was a suicide. Knowing him, he was very positive, so excited to come home. As far as I know, I was the last person to speak with him.
And the last words he said to you were what?
I remember him saying, babe, I've got to go. They're shutting the doors. And I honestly don't think that we said I love you to each other. It was a normal conversation, which makes me doubt so many things.
Shayanna also questioning the authenticity of the supposed suicide note from the former Patriots tight end.
See that it was addressed to Shay instead of babe or bae, the way he would refer me. It wasn't personal. It wasn't intimate. It was, I don't know, there were some odd parts.
And that Bible verse, John 3:16, police say was written on his forehead. Shayanna says Hernandez was not religious and had never quoted that verse before.
Aaron was spiritual, but he wasn't the kind of guy to get up every Sunday and go to church.
Hernandez was serving a life sentence for the 2013 murder of his friend Odin Lloyd. Jenkins testifying during that trial, saying Hernandez asked her to get rid of a box shortly after Lloyd's death. Prosecutors believe that box contained the murder weapon, which was never recovered.
Did he indicate to you what was inside the box?
No.
Hernandez's conviction was erased by a Massachusetts judge following his death, but Shayanna believes he truly died an innocent man.
I had asked him if he was involved, and he said no. That's all I needed.
Now Hernandez also stood trial for 2 other murders. He was found not guilty just days before his death. George?
Okay, Amy, thanks very much. Back with our chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams, again. So what is the import of what she's saying right now? Could it lead to a new investigation?
I don't think so. I think it's often very hard for a family member to believe that someone would take his own life and as a result looks for other explanations. I think that very few outside of a tight-knit group of people who are very close to him are seriously considering anything but a suicide in connection with this case.
She seemed to have some hope that at some point in his life he might have been released from jail, but he was still serving under a conviction that had not been wiped away.
Yeah, let's be clear what happened. So in Massachusetts, if you die while your appeal is pending, as a technical matter, your conviction gets erased. If he had not died, his appeal would have been a long shot. The evidence in the first case was much stronger than the evidence in the second case, the one where he was acquitted. In fact, many of the judge's rulings would be seen as pro-defense in the first case, and as a result, I don't think that he would have had a very good chance at all of winning his appeal in the first case.
And because he died under this appeal, there can also be a claim, at least, that he could be owed some money from the Boston Patriots.
Right.
Patriots.
Right. So a lot of people are suggesting, okay, now that the conviction was erased, she'll be able to get access to money from the Patriots, for example. Except, again, people forget that Hernandez settled with the Patriots in 2014. So to undo that settlement is not going to be easy. Could she make a claim? Yes. Will she make a claim? Maybe. Will she win? Probably not. So it is simply not that clear cut that conviction gets erased, therefore she's suddenly entitled to this pot of money that was not applicable before.
So bottom line, legally, this doesn't change much at all.
Legally, I don't think it changes anything. The question's going to be, does it change anything now that he's died as to whether she has the potential to get access to any additional funds?
Dan Abrams, thanks very much.